Sorry.
Yeah.
East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know.
Yeah. Whoa. East Coast with that gang gang. You know we don't play games. Whoa. Hop up on that wagon. Oh please just get out the way. You know we stay stuntin'. Right up in your face. We sorry, not sorry. We just stuck up in our ways. West Coast go ahead, stand up. Put that glass and hands up. Gang gang gang, we famed up. Got that change, we bagged up. Cool love, we stay manned up. Ahem like I'm wheezy, yeah. Rap game just too easy. Drip so sick, I'm queasy. Whoa.
East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang.
Yeah. Watch me finesse, walk to the line. Good versus evil, God in his prime. Always in prime, always on time. Our time to shine. Wifey is fine, I'm doing fine. Glad that you asked. God fill me up, mud in my glass. God clean me up, all that I ask. Wherever you headed there fast. I am ahead, you are in last. Last time I checked, you were all gas. Gas in the whip it up fast. Fast and all furious, I'm starting to spaz. Getting all curious, you put me on blast. Blasting that Darius, kids in the back. Back to the future is black. Black like T'Challa, Wakanda attack. Oh.
East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't.
Yeah. What up, beaches? Oh, we're going deep.
The sun is shining.
Oh, we're going deep.
The birds are
When do we not go
chirping.
deep?
The
When do we not go
bacon
fucking deep,
is
fam? Here we go.
sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 test, testing, testicles, testiculares. Welcome everyone to episode 14 hundo and schwam of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy Papa Swole, back with another episode every fucking day. Of course, 1401, 14 schwam, and we are going color coded today. Do you guys like the color coding? You guys like the colors? Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, the colors are so pretty. You like that shit? Swole fam for 1401. So make sure that you drop the Swole fam. Swole fam. Hashtag Swole fam. This could easily be the card every fucking day. This could easily be the card every day. Swole fam every day. Swole fam every day. What are you training today? And are you ready for this fucking weekend? Are you ready for Are you ready for the second week of Scorched Earth? How many of you are amped up for Monday, for the second week of Scorched Earth? We have some big releases coming Monday, big announcements and things that are underway. So I'm excited to share that with all of you. So a reminder that Monday is our accountability meeting on Monday, what's the date today? Monday the 9th at 12 noon Eastern time for the accountability meeting. We're going to talk about some stuff today, possibly. It might come up in conversation, but major releases, including the second week of Scorched Earth. So those of you that are thinking about starting Scorched Earth, or those of you that are completing that first week, fucking hell yeah, Scorched Earth. That second week. How'd you enjoy that first week? It's almost done. We're on you have one more day tomorrow. One more day from the first week. How are you feeling so far? How are you feeling so far in Scorched Earth? And thank you. Will wants that second week. Hurt me plenty. I will always hurt you. I promise. Best fam in the realm. Damn straight, Jessica. What up, Big Swole? Big Boss. What up, Victor? How we doing? Bayre B, the Swole fam is what keeps me on track to stay healthy. Thank you. We have some great stories today and some great content for you for episode 1401. And reminder that tomorrow is Ask Papa Swole Live. So we got a Swole Saturday action going on right now, but tomorrow tomorrow is going to be on the Swolenormous YouTube channel. So if you are following here on the Daily Swole channel here on YouTube, remember tomorrow is Ask Papa Swole Live. That will be on the Swolenormous channel. So make sure you also subscribe there. Hit that bell because I'll be taking all the questions in the world. All the questions in the world tomorrow. So how are you enjoying? How did you do on first week? I want to know that in the comments first. Your first week of Scorched Earth. Your first week of Scorched Earth. I want to know your reviews. I want to know what you're feeling. All right, from that first week. Bring on week 2. Week 1 was great. Thank you, Phil. I'm glad. I know you jumped in. You've been very vocal about it. So you were the one that was like super amped about it for a month. I mean, a lot of people were amped, but you were really super fucking amped. Had to choose between every damn day fitness. What are you choosing for? Watch both. Oh, is he live? Well, I'm live every fucking day, so it's business as usual here. Business as usual. Business as usual. We're still crushing it. Oh, come back. Come over here. You can watch that later. He's talking to more fat people, more fat things. I'm just joking. All right, here we go. Let's jump into today's episode. So I can't wait to get a pump on today. I'm feeling really good. Again, hashtag Swole Fam for today's Swole card. Hashtag Swole Fam. And I'm getting the colors in. I don't know if you guys are liking the colors. I decided to mix it up a little bit for Papa Swolio 2020. I'm running. It's the Papa Swolio in the Swolection this year. I'm running. Elect me. I don't want to be elected. I don't want to be president. Fuck that shit. Always go live when I have a kid on me. Let's see. Will, first week is great. Total body preheat, kicking my ass. Yoga is good shit per usual. Can't wait to see what you got planned for preheat 2 than what the quote regular program looks like. It's not much different. This is the regular program. Preheat is just like the on-ramp to it. So the reason why preheat exists is because you can adjust it. It kind of, I mean, it's less volume per body part. So it takes people out of the, it puts people in the right mindset. It puts people in the right mindset for where they're going to, what they can expect. And the purpose of it, or one of the purposes, is that humbling nature, because I don't want people coming into Scorched Earth thinking, oh, it's fine. It's just a normal, like, this is some serious shit. Like, you're going to fucking work. You're going to work your fucking ass off. So it's very important that when you do Scorched Earth, or when you're, applying the preheat weeks, that you are understanding that it's not going to get necessarily easier, but even if you can handle it the first 2 weeks, if you're doing it week after week after week, you have to be mindful that you might have to adjust it in a certain way moving forward, or because recovery is everything. So even if it's a week that you can handle the first week, maybe after 3 or 4 weeks, it starts wearing on you. So just be mindful of the volume that you do and what you choose when you're doing it. Just be mindful of that. You can adjust and tweak and add some variability as you go through the program. Phil, the first week was fire. Great amount of work and pump. Great change from heavy stuff. Good, man. I'm glad to hear it. Excellent. Let's see. Lauren McAlpine. Good name. I start week 1 of the 90-day dash today. Super stoked. Can't wait to finish and start Scorched Earth. Yeah. Scorched Earth in the fucking house. Let me bring this over here a little bit. There we go. All right. Everyone's amped to start. Yoga today. What's up, CG? Hey, Papa, great timing. Starting my workout now. Listening while gaining. Very wise. Very wise. Very wise. Who's asking about, were we talking about Scorched Earth? You don't know what Scorched Earth? New to the channel. What's up, Matt? How we doing? Welcome to the greatest Swole fam in the fucking world. If you want to learn more about the programs and stuff in Swolenormous X, just check out the site. It's in the description, so swolenormousx.com. But yes, Lauren nailed it. It's a 16-week program on Swolenormous X. Damn straight it is. Yeah, it is fantastic. How many of you are following over on TikTok? How many are following over on TikTok? I've been doing a lot of those Arnold impressions. It's getting such good feedback. People are loving that shit. Just posted a new one. I just posted a couple new ones today. And one actually just got violated, or it violated terms. It says violation of community guidelines. I don't know why. I swore, but it was nothing it's very, very tame in relation to what I normally do. I'm not sure why this was a violation. I'm going to repost it probably. the saved video. I'm not sure why I violated. It says fuck you, but not to the audience. It was, maybe they're afraid some children are going to watch it. Oh, poor babies. Poor sensitivities. Violation. I don't know why. I don't know why. Every once in a while, you get like, a lot of people get that. And what's crazy on TikTok is that the big time, the huge accounts, if you're famous, if you're verified, you can get away with anything. You can get away with fucking pretty much nudity. You legit can. I've seen it. And I've duetted those things. I've duetted people that are like, their nips are popping through. And these are like, female rappers. They're just, very trashy looking in terms of like what they're doing. And I've duetted them and I've gotten blocked for community guidelines, but their videos are still up. And it's like, what do you think is worse? Millions of people seeing that on full screen or me doing a split screen? Like, why would my duet on that be blocked? It's so stupid. No Papa Cam today. No Papa Cam. I don't know why. I might have to unplug things and plug it back in. I tried turning it off, turning it back on. I mean, maybe I have to switch cameras. I'll have to put a different camera. I have a backup, so we'll see. Hey, Leah Manson, popping my live cherry. What up? Look at Papa Swole. Papa Swole always popping cherries. Merciless. Cherry popping. Papa, where's your Amazon link? It's in the Facebook group in the announcements section. And it's going to be more integrated into the website, and there's going to be other links, but for right now, it's there. What up? What up, Gina? I'm a week into being a Swolenormous X member, started with classic Swole season, and have also already tapped into some of the yoga flows, Swollen Sevens, and meditation. This community is bomb. Bomb emojis. And for those of you listening, 3 bomb emojis. It sure is. And you're a welcome addition. You're making it more explosive, Gina. Yow. Your Insta post on curls was amazing. Oh, the drag curl one? And those are throwbacks. Those are throwback posts. That was a throwback. But I also did that on, I don't know if you mean the Arnold one, because I did an Arnold joking one about curls. So I'm not sure if that's what you mean. But I think I posted a video on curls too. I lose track of what I post because I post so much shit. I post so much shit. I forget what I post, where I post it. Annie, I mean the same thing for Instagram. I could post the same thing Lizzo does and I get taken down. Oh, for sure. Oh, the same thing. The same thing on TikTok. She made a video once, one late night, pretending to suck dick, and it got approved. And then everyone else was getting shit for it. I made a duet video. It barely got any views, but hers, it was really gross. I mean, who wants to see her doing anything, let alone sucking a dick? It was gross. Gross. Just tried bulletproof coffee. It's fire. It sure is good. I just drank mine. I love it. So a reminder again for those of you that are just joining now, remember tomorrow, Ask Papa Swole live, Swolenormous YouTube channel. And then Monday, fam, we have the accountability meeting at 12, new releases. So heads up for that. I will post the event in the private group shortly, either today or tomorrow, but Monday 12, it's the standard. So let's get into the first post that I want to go into today. And this one is from Karen. So everyone say hi, Karen. Hi, Karen. Hello, Karen. Such a good name. It's Karen, guys. The Karen we always talk about. And the Sandra. Anytime you get a Karen and a Sandra in the same room. Hey, guys, I'm brand new here. I started making changes about a month ago, and I'm feeling great. No dairy or gluten and hitting the gym for an hour 5 days a week. Skin has cleared up. Sleep is starting to balance out, and I have a ton more energy. But I am headed out on a road trip next week where I'll be eating out the majority of the time. I'm nervous because this was one of my former This is one of my former pitfalls, constantly getting lazy and not cooking my own food. I will have access to a hotel fitness center and the beach, so exercise is not the problem. Not gonna lie, all the fast food temptations and unhealthy options being paraded in front of my face makes me wonder how strong my newfound resolve is, or if I even have any. I'm looking for any advice or words of encouragement, help. And I think you're in the right place. The Swole fam, we are ready to help. So let's drop that in the comments right now. Obviously nutrition, it seems like, and I think a lot of you will agree, most of the posts that we cover here, or many of them, today we have some training posts too, I think, but a lot of them are nutrition based and a lot of them are community based. And I want you to think about it. I want you to think about the community. I want you to think about how important that is. And it is the first pillar. Community is the first pillar. But why is community the first pillar? Because it relates so much and it relates so often to other pillars. It relates and it depends, or other pillars depend on that one. So I want to bring this up for a second. On the screen. So pillar number 1 is community. Your environment is a reflection of your choices. It will shape who you are and who you will become. So when you're surrounding yourself with good people versus when you're surrounding yourself with shitty people, if you're surrounding yourself with shit people, what's happening is you're making yourself more susceptible to those decisions. You are going to be the average, the sum, whatever you want to say. You are the average of who you surround yourself with. You surround yourself with shitty people, you are going a shitty direction. Hands down, there's no argument there. You can't argue that. If you're around shitty people, you have to cut them out. You do. You have to cut out all these reasons for you to cheat. You have to cut out all these things that are taking you off your path. You have to cut out all these things that are leading you down that dark road. If you know you have triggers, if you know you have the potential to slide backwards, if you know what your risk factors are and you're not avoiding them, it's your fault. If you're not avoiding these people or these situations. Now, that being said, it doesn't mean that you live a miserable life. It doesn't mean that you never have fun. It doesn't mean you never go anywhere. It doesn't mean you don't eat out ever. But in all honesty, if you're eating out, think about the decision you're making. You're putting your nutrition into someone else's hands. Either you didn't prepare and bring your food, or you haven't done an elimination diet and you are not equipped with the information in order to provide yourself with the right choices. So going back to the post, let's just bring that back up on the screen again for context. I'm heading out on a road trip next week. I'll be eating out the majority of the time. So she's been making changes about a month ago, which is great. So a little, some grunting there. Let's get that going. Yeah. I think we'll all agree that that's great. A month ago, she has been making changes, no dairy or gluten, skin's cleared up, sleep is balancing out, and now she has a ton more energy, but she's heading out on a road trip. So the elimination diet, and really the reason why it's so important, and I've said this many, many times, but I'll say it again because it's important to reiterate again. The reason why it's important is because you learn your body. You learn what foods are best. You learn what works best for you. If you don't learn what works best, you are just at the whim of everyone else. If you don't know what foods work best for you, you are susceptible to all sorts of shit. And the problem with that is you think you're eating healthy food because someone else said so or some diet plan says so. But if you don't do an elimination diet, you don't know what works best. So you're still eating shit foods potentially. Chances are you're eating things that don't work well for your body. Period. End of story. Period. End of story. If you do not do an elimination diet, you don't know what foods work best for your body. I don't care what diet you do. You can count macros and count calories all day long. You fundamentally are putting yourself at risk for not making progress. That's as simple as that, because if you're eating something that doesn't work well for your body and you don't realize it, you are harming yourself, and then you're going to be stressed out. How come I'm not losing weight? How come I can't sleep well? Oh my God, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Well, you're fundamentally doing things wrong. And that's why if you do an elimination diet, even when you're traveling, you know how to make better decisions. You know how to make better decisions. So that's why you're here. There's no other advice, words of encouragement. You got this. Just if you did an elimination diet and you're cutting out wheat, you don't have to eat dairy. What does that have to do with anything? You're on a road trip, so don't eat dairy. If you're cutting out dairy or gluten, it's very easy to not eat those things. You don't eat gluten and you don't eat dairy. You stay away from grains. You just don't eat those things. Drink water, eat real food. Don't eat out of fucking gas stations. Don't eat out of fast food joints. It's super simple. Super simple. Legit, super simple. And if you think about your nutrition properly, and if you think about it with this, and this is why you posted, I know. Why does that go to 5? That was weird. If you go to pillar number 2, do not pursue quantity at the expense of quality. Your body requires specific fuel to function optimally. So that being said, if you are eating the right fuel, you don't have to worry so much about the quantity. You don't have to measure and micromanage. It's the quality. And if you're traveling and you know what foods work best for your body, you eat those foods. You go to a supermarket and you make purchases rather than going to McDonald's or Burger King. It's that simple. You make better choices. And remember, it doesn't have to be fancy. It's not supposed to be pretty. It's not supposed to be glamorous. I'm not saying this like, oh my God, I have to make choices. Look, I'm not here saying it's going to be easy. I'm just saying it's very simple. And that's a fact. It's very simple. You make the choices you need to make. I don't care where you are. I don't care if you're on a road trip. I don't care if you're at the airport. I don't care where you are. You make the best choices you can. The only way you're not going to make good choices is if you don't know what choices to make. And the reason why I say that, it sounds commonsensical, but at the same time, if you don't know what foods your body reacts best with, how can you make those decisions properly and accurately? You might make a decision based on no information and just presumptive, hey, well, this is supposed to be healthy. Oh, this says it's low fat, or this says this, or hey, low calorie. You eat it and you feel like shit, or you don't realize what it's doing to your body or not doing for your body. So understanding and having the information so you can make those good decisions, that's key. Any chance you're going to put Zotman curls in scorched earth? I have no fucking idea. Just, you could do those if you want. Any chance? I have no idea. No promises. One exercise? Swap it in. No idea. No clue. No clue. You'll have to see. Surprise. It'll be a surprise, maybe. That's a good one. You can freeze meals ahead of time. You can freeze meals. You can heat it. Food stays well for a while. I mean, people think you take it out for an hour, all of a sudden it's going to rot. Not true. It can stay at room temperature for a day or two and be fine. It depends on what it is, of course. But if you're traveling, you can freeze stuff, heat it up. You could freeze stuff, and when it thaws, you'll have it. It'll stay well. You can definitely do preparation. I used to bring so much food on airplanes. I bring food. I order food. You can deliver food. You can do all sorts of stuff. Get a cooler. There you go. The road trip doesn't have to be all about the food. Put the Daily Swole on in the car. Yeah, eat through your ears. I'll feed you. I'll feed you. I'll feed you. And that's another thing when people travel. People travel and it's all about the food. It's where you're going. Oh, we're going out to eat here. It shouldn't be about the food. It should be about what you're doing. It doesn't have to be about eating. It can be about activities and stuff. It depends on what you're traveling for. So I get the road trip. I get you're in the car. Remember, you're in the car. You're just bored. If you're in a car and you're bored and you're eating, that's why people eat. They boredom eat. And if you're in a car, you're not burning calories. You are a little bit, just maintenance, but you're sitting there doing nothing. So you're bored and you're probably not drinking enough water because you also maybe drink a lot more water. And just pull over and piss more. Make sure that you're not drinking enough water, because a lot of people don't want to stop every hour or two, but drink a lot of water. It'll keep you full, and then you're not going to overeat. A lot of people boredom eat in the car because you're sitting there, you're trying to fill your time. So you eat when you should be drinking, stopping more often, taking a piss, and just keep on driving. It depends on what you're doing in terms of your road trip. I mean, some people, the trip is the trip. And sometimes you're driving a couple days to get somewhere. So it depends. It depends. All right. We got another post from Kevin. I think you mentioned the comment. I think you're watching live, Kev. We'll talk about this a little bit. Good morning, Swole fam. Looking for some input, suggestions, or whatever. I have been doing Swole season and I'm currently ready to start week 6. I took a look at Scorched Earth and now I'm wondering, should I keep going with Swole season or drop it and start Scorched Earth? I'm trying to get more muscle definition. That's kind of irrelevant. You can do both. I mean, Scorched Earth is fantastic. You can transition. You can. I mean, I haven't done any, since we just released Scorched Earth, I haven't done like master classes on breaking down how to periodize and combine and do hybrid programs. That'll be coming out in the future. But if you want to, you can transition. I mean, it's one thing that I don't recommend people jump into Scorched Earth unless they have a strong background in exercise or Swole season without doing the 90-day dash. But if you've done that first, you can translate over. You can try preheat 1 and see how you like it and see if that's something that you want to move towards, or you continue with Swole season. But if you're leaning out, it's all in your nutrition. It all comes down to your nutrition. If you're overeating, you're bulking, or you're trying to maintain, you're eating around maintenance calories, your body will recomp a little bit, and, don't micromanage your shit. But if you're trying to get more muscle definition, you need to have muscle there. So it depends on what base you have, Kevin. And I couldn't tell you. I don't know if you have, a lot of people try to cut before they build muscle. And that's one thing that I hate online. Everyone's like, hey, I'm trying to cut. I'm skinny fat though. Then fucking bulk, then eat well around maintenance and train like a beast. You need a lot more muscle. People try to cut before they build muscle. They try to cut. It's like, you're going to be a skinny fucking soft blob. You need to have muscle to cut too. If you don't build muscle, you're not going to have anything to cut into. Make sure you're cutting, but muscular. You need to build muscle underneath. A lot of people try to cut before they actually build any fucking mass. So it's a good question. It's kind of up to you, man. I would recommend sticking to the plan, but you don't have to do Scorched Earth to cut, but Swole season is definitely more of a bulking program. So if you want to, you can pause that and do preheat 1. And if you want to go back, you can go back. This one's from Tad. I thought this was funny because of what he said at the end, but let's see. Yoga flow for my Friday. I'm a few weeks into the 90-day dash, and tonight was Swolga strength. As I was going through, I noticed a few things. First, you definitely get out what you put in. I'm not the most flexible person by any means, but it's something I've always worked to improve. Tonight, as I was going through the flow, I emphasized doing the various poses and stretches with a little extra push. I definitely felt it. I know that today I gained some flexibility, maybe only a little, but I gained because I was mindful about my goal. Next, I was going through Warrior 3. When I was in the T position, I realized that not once in this session did I stumble and have to restart my position. Sure, I was shaking a little bit, but I held the position the entire time on both legs too. Turns out the 90-day dash really does make some serious gains if you work at it. Balance and stability gains. Stick with it, fam. You might not notice the gains on a day-to-day basis, but they're coming if you're consistent. Thanks for coming to my TAD talk. I like that. Fucking fire, bro. Good shit. Good shit. You see? If you're patient, consistent, and you put that fucking effort in, you can make amazing progress. That's one thing about balance, and that's really common for people to join and come into Swolenormous X, into the Swole fam, and be like, hey, my balance really sucks. What should I do? I'm really trying to focus on balance. It's just patience and working at it and putting more effort into it and doing it over and over again. It takes time. Balance is relentless. Like, you need to practice, and you're not going to notice it day to day. No Swole text. Everyone got their Swole text today. Maybe it didn't come through yet. Everyone got their Swole text every day. Every fucking day you get a Swole text. What you talking about? Everyone got their Swole text. Are you on international Swole text? Maybe you have to check and make sure I'm on your friends list. It might come through. I'll put it through again. I'll do it twice. So apologies if anyone got it twice already. So if you're getting blasted twice, I'll do it again. Sometimes if you're not on the, if I'm not on your friends list, you won't get a Swole text. It could be funky. It can be funky, or your Wi-Fi. Who knows? I'll just send out another blast anyway. So it's all good. No? I don't know. Maybe WhatsApp is fucking up. I just sent it again, so you're here. It's all good. All right. So another one. This one's from Jessica. And Jessica says, shh, fam. Can you hear that? That's your sick fucking gains calling you. It's the weekend. Are you going to answer? Ooh, this is getting me fucking fired up to exercise. You're getting me fucking fired up. You're getting me amped. I started work at 3 a.m. this morning, got off at 3 p.m. I'm tired and grumpy, but guess where I'm at? Answering that call. No fucking excuses. Crushed back and biceps swole. Week 10, 90-day dash done. 2 weeks left, and I'm going after Scorched Earth. My swole slut sisters, girls, should do curls and do them heavy. Tell me, fam, what did you crush? I got a burp. Yeah, fucking Jessica. What up, beesh? Jessica's a good beesh. She's a good beesh. She's a good swole slut. We like them. We like them slutty. As slutty as they can get for the gains. As slutty as they can get. I'm in the boonies, no phone service, but I got Wi-Fi. Missed the first 17 minutes. No. What happened with Swole Text today? It's all right. You're good. You're all here. You're all here. We're here now. We're here now. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. What's up, Pedro? What up, what up, what up? I love this post. I love this post. Hey-o, Jessica making those sick fucking gains. I know, I mentioned Swole Slut a long time ago. We haven't made those shirts. Look, there's so many shirts, but I want to launch. There's a ton, literally probably 10 to 15 different designs that are ready to launch, but I'm going to probably be doing them in a different manner. So you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Don't worry about that. I'll make sure you guys get them. We got a bunch of new designs and stuff coming. I'm amped. I'm stoked. Yeah. Oh. So what are you training today? In the meantime, we're going to get into the next post. What are you training today? Today I'm doing, what am I doing today? I'm doing push today. A couple other things that I'm going to be working on some stuff for the releases on Monday for Scorched Earth for Preheat 2, and also for some other aspects, some other sections in X. This has been a pretty crazy week with the release of Scorched Earth, so still trying to get a couple other things up to speed and make sure some other things are aligned and balanced. And then, we're back to our normal production routine. So we got some more yoga coming and some other things. I don't want to get ahead of myself because I want to make sure those get up. So stay tuned. There's going to be a bunch of new shit coming on Monday. So I'm excited. What are you training today? We got some foam roller action. Jessica's doing that foam roller action. Christian, cardio and yoga. Nathan, legs and core. Jill, shoulder opener, yoga flow. That yoga studio is fucking insane. It's so insane. If you're not a part of Swolenormous X or you're not doing yoga, I mean, now is the fucking time. I love that yoga studio. I do that shit all the time. All the fucking time. So this is a good one. This is from Julie, and she's in Lima, Peru. So South America gains. She says, greetings from Peru. My Swole in South America tour continues with another holiday leg day. I feel so much better about myself and my ability to manage my feelings of anxiety and insecurity now that I'm lifting weights and listening to the podcast. Fam, you make such a difference in my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought this was super awesome. So remember, fam, all these posts are in the private group, so make sure you go and respond to these too. Obviously there's a lot of posts every day and there's a lot of great shit, but it's just amazing how positive everything is and how many improvements. I always love looking at them every single day, talking about them here on the podcast and just seeing how much progress you're all making and where you're making the most progress. And it seems like always the sticking points, or it's always about going after the most common denominator, like the greatest common or the lowest common denominator, I should say. I forget my fucking math. You know what I'm talking about. The most important things are really community. Obviously, nutrition matters, but I think honestly, community might even come before nutrition. I mean, I know it's number one. They're not necessarily in order of importance, but community and who you surround yourself with seems to be more of a factor for nutrition. And I'm kind of curious as to what your thoughts are. But the more and more that I analyze the pillars, the more and more that I focus on the basics and I focus on like the questions that I get, the more I focus on the posts that I see and the topics that we cover from the Ask Papa Swole Live, Inside the Swole Fam, all the stuff, even like Instagram, like the story questions and stuff, the Ask Papa Swole things I do over there, TikTok, everywhere. It's usually about nutrition, but I feel like the real problem is community, who you're surrounding yourself with. And the more that I look into these questions, okay, what's the most common thing that people are lacking? What's the most common thing people are lacking? And I really think it's community and it's mindfulness. Like those two things, if you surround yourself with good people and you're targeting, and literally when you think about it, what's the difference? I just want to make sure it wasn't raining because I have the blinds open. And what's the difference? What's the difference between community and mindfulness? Think about this. Because if you are sitting with yourself in silence and you're practicing your mindfulness, you're practicing meditation, You are your own community. You're learning how to isolate your thoughts. You're learning how to mitigate extra thoughts. You're learning how to analyze and notice and be more conscious, be more present. So you're kind of like your community with yourself. You are your own community. And that's you surrounding yourself with you, because you're all up in your own head. Like you have a whole community in your head. Not only that, then you have people around you. Then you have your outside, your external community. And if you're surrounding yourself with shitty people, when do these conflicts happen? Just like the road trip, like when do these conflicts happen? You might not go for fast food, but then you're around 5 people that are always eating out and eating shit and trying to get you to go hang out with them, or bringing them, or chiding you, or pressuring you, or hey, just have a piece or have a bite and come on, it's only one drink. If you're surrounding yourself with shitty people, it makes it harder for you to defend yourself upstairs. But if you're practicing mindfulness, mindfulness will help you with that community. And once you take yourself and you have more self-love and you're actually taking care of yourself, it's easier to go after that community and to cut out the bullshit. Once you practice more mindfulness, you realize, hey, I don't need this fucking crap in my life. I don't need these assholes in my circle. Fuck those people. I don't need them around me. You start realizing what you don't need. You don't need that shit in your circle. You don't need that fucking crap. You just don't need it. You straight up don't need it. Maureen, been doing so much better since I cut crappy people out of my life. The difference is night and day. Extremely grateful for the Swole fam. I mean, we're grateful for you. I'm glad that you're here. It's just mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing how when you focus on, and these are things that most people don't think about. These are things that most people don't discuss when it comes to nutrition. It's always about the calories. It's always about the macros. Even when we talk about the elimination, even the elimination diet, it's always about that. It's always about what you're eating, okay? So fuck the macros, fuck your calorie counting. Then we talk about elimination diet. Okay, cool. That's the tangible. Those are the actions. But what happens before you actually eat? The psychological process. Where your brain's at, where your head's at, like what are you thinking about to lead you to that food? How are you making those choices? How are you making those decisions? How are you making those decisions? How are you coming up with that? What are you doing, or what's a sequence of events to lead you to that food? This is what mindfulness helps with. This is what brain gains helps with. It helps you isolate and be more present when those thoughts appear. Where are they coming from? Where are these impulses coming from? They're not coming from anywhere. That's the fucking secret. There is no secret. That's a secret. They're not coming from anywhere. They just pop up. They don't fucking mean anything. It's a humbling thought to be like, oh, my thoughts don't mean anything, but they don't. Most of the time they don't. They're just popping up for no fucking reason, because when you actually look for where your thoughts are coming from, you don't know. You can't find that. You can't find that place. There's no fucking source for your thoughts. There's no source for them. They just pop up. When you're sitting there meditating, they just come into your consciousness. You're like, what the fuck are you doing here? What the hell is this for? You look at it, you notice it, it disappears. When you're practicing your brain gains, you notice that the things they're not tangible. They just float around and they go by and they go by. You need a force field. It's kind of like Star Wars or any of those futuristic movies, or, the space travel where you have the force field. They shoot a missile, blocks it. You need a force field. You need an outer shell to block the bullshit. You don't need those people coming anywhere near your fucking life. I got another story. This is a good one. If this doesn't get you amped up for smashing today, Scott posted, so I needed a new suit for work. On the back of that after thing that I posted, this is the first time since 2015 I've bought a jacket that's under 44 inches and trousers that are less than 36 inches. Get some. Who says you can't look good naked and in a suit? So congratulations, Scott. That's such a fucking powerful thing. That's such a powerful thing. It's such a powerful thing. It's so powerful to actually see that in progress, right? To notice that that's the tangible shit. You notice, hey, I'm buying a whole fucking different size of clothing. I don't fit in this shit anymore. When you see that physical change, that's great. So good shit, Scott. Good shit. There you go. Veggie Mama Matanucci. What a name. What's your name? My name is a Veggie Mama Matanucci. A Veggie Mama. Does it call me Veggie Mama? But you put Veggie Moma. Or is that how you spell Mama? Moma. Girl from our local gym just got her pro card. I live in a small mountain town of 5,000. Ooh. Everyone I work with decided to join the gym, so I'm lucky to have people around me to encourage each other. Nice. Good for you. Good for you, Veggie Moma. I'm going to call you Veggie Moma. Because it says a Veggie Moma. A Veggie Moma Matanucci. It's a terrible accent. I just felt like doing it. What's up, Esther? So happy I found the Daily Swole. You are very inspiring, and thank you for this positive impact in my life. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Super stoked to have you here. Well, it's great to have a place where you can surround yourself with good fucking people. And obviously that's what the Swole fam's all about, but the Daily Swole is the epitome and the embodiment of pillar number 7. So of course we cover all the pillars. We talk about mobility, we talk about mindfulness and recovery and training and stuff. But the real kicker is pillar number 7, which is consistency. So if you're not doing it every day, it doesn't matter all the fucking stuff we talk about. We can talk about community. We can talk about nutrition. We could talk about training, recovery, mobility, mindfulness. But what about that consistency? Are you doing it every day? Are you putting that effort in all the time? Or are you just talking about it? Or you're aware of the 7 pillars. You're aware that these things are important and you acknowledge them, but you don't do them. It's not the same. You could have a great program, but not do it. You can know what foods work best for your body and then eat other shit. You can be aware that meditation exists. You could be a Swolenormous X member and know that the brain gain section is there, but not do it. You can have access to the yoga studio in Swolenormous X, over 100 fucking classes you could stream every fucking day, anytime you want, and not do them. It doesn't do shit unless you fucking do it. So it comes down to consistency, and that's why we have all the content there. But that's why we do the Daily Swole, because it's Daily Swole. Daily. Yeah, those shirts are disappearing, by the way. The Don't Go Full Steve. So it's over at swolenormousapparel.com if you haven't grabbed yours yet. But those and the pink drink, they should have been removed already, but let them kind of float for a couple extra days. So check that out if you're interested. Marion, Maine, I'm a newbie here and I'm learning so much. Grateful for the knowledge and no nonsense approach to everything. Thank you. Thank you, Marion. Appreciate it. What's up, Shane? Welcome back to the fam. Everyone, Shane came back. Shane's back. He's back. He's back. Came back to the fam. Next time, don't leave. Don't be a jabroni. So what's up, dude? Thank you for all you do, Papa. Now head is on right. I realize how great the community is in helping to realize health over aesthetics, but it is up to me not be a little bitch and be consistent. Yep, it's up to you, not be a little bitch. Wise words, my man. Welcome, welcome. Amanda T, I lost 100 pounds and just bought size 10 jeans. I have never fit into size 10 jeans because I was obese my entire childhood. It was a great feeling. Good for you. Yolanda, you came. Hello. This group is probably the best thing that has happened to me. So much support, and I get called out on my excuses. None of my real life friends call me out or will support me trying to be healthy. You're welcome, dear. Thank you. That's what's interesting. A lot of times friends don't tell you the truth because when you're friends with people, you don't say things that might offend them. You have to be careful with friends. And I'm not saying avoid friends, but you have to be careful about the authenticity and the honesty of friends. Sometimes strangers will tell you the truth, but your friends won't. Your friends will be like, no, you're good. I know this. You need friends that will be honest, be like, dude, you're fucking up. Stop being a fucking asshole. They will literally be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? That's what a friend does. That's a true friend. Like they're willing to sacrifice the relationship to tell you the truth, to tell you the real deal. If you're being a cocksucker, they'll be like, dude, you're being a fucking cocksucker. And whether or not you agree or whether or not you want to accept that, it's important that people are honest with you, not dicks to each other. You don't want people around you that are negative, but if someone's calling you out on your shit, that's what you want in your circle. You want no bullshit. You want no bullshit. What up, Kat? This is where I come to and listen for advice. My sister had weight loss surgery and everything I do is wrong no matter what. No matter if it's in the gym or how I eat, I ignore her bullshit and come here for advice and support. I mean, of course, this is my opinion, and I've been in the industry a long time, but the great thing is you have so many people here that are experts in their field, that are medical professionals, that have been doing the program. So what's great is, and I get inspired by all of you too. You know, it's one thing to be here and to share my experience, which is vast, but at the same time, all of your experience is vast, and all your backgrounds and your personal, your lives and your journeys are important, because your journeys are going to mimic someone else's journey here. My journey might mimic someone else's journey here. So we all just kind of bounce off each other and provide stories and support and information and context and concepts and, you know, psychology and things to do. And of course, action. So it's important to have the tools. It's important to have the yoga, which is why we have the yoga studio. It's important to have the meditation, the brain gains, which is why that's why all the stuff in Swole Enormous X covers the pillars multiple times over. But then the perspective is important, because a lot of people feel alone, especially in an age where we're more, I would say, disconnected with social media, but at the same time, we're also very, very connected, because you can be connected from larger distances. And, you know, sometimes you don't have those people in your physical presence, in your immediate circle. So you have to find that elsewhere. And just think about this. 30 years ago, if you're around shitty people, you're around shitty people. You couldn't go online. You have a pen pal? You know, you get a letter in like 2 months later. So now you have access to people that can be supportive right away, anywhere in the world, just with a couple taps on a button that you can have in your pocket. So the ability to connect is priceless. And it all comes down to how you use it. You can create shitty communities too. You can create shittiness and spread bullshit and the Vinces and all the crap and all the cocksuckers on Instagram and YouTube, all those jabroni fitness people. Yeah, like they exist. Those people will always exist. Those quick fix people, those, hey, 6-week shred, those challenge people, hey, take this supplement, you'll get results. Those snake oil salesmen, the Steves, the Vinces, they will always be here. They always have been. It's a type of person that will always try to hustle you. They're not authentic. And just a reminder, like, I'm not telling anyone to not have friends. I'm not telling you to not hang out with people, but don't hang out with shitty people. Most people are not selfish with their time. Your time is your most precious asset. Like nothing. I don't care how much money you fucking have. There is nothing more valuable than time. Why do you think wealthy people are trying to live longer? Why do you think there's anti-aging? Living longer. Time. But not just living longer, not just that kind of concept of, hey, I don't want to die. I'm talking about your time. You only have limited time. Even if technology and information allows us to live 50 more years, you only have that amount of time. You're not living forever. So who are you spending that time with? If you're sitting around a table and you're with shitty people, it's like, well, fuck this. I only have so much time in my life. I'm going to go do something that I enjoy. I'm going to go spend some time with someone that I enjoy. And here's the thing. You ready? Maybe that person is you. Maybe that person is you. That's why meditation is so powerful. Not enough people spend time with themselves. They're always watching Netflix. They're always hanging out with someone. And a lot of times those people are shitty. You need to learn who you are. You need to learn to love yourself. Spend time with yourself. Be with yourself in quiet. Don't be always listening to a podcast. You can listen to Daily Swole, but spend your time in silence. Like, I love, like, whenever I walk Papa Swolio, sometimes I stream live. Sometimes I do some stories, but a lot of times I don't listen to anything. I just walk and I listen. I think to myself. I love being alone. I do. I love being alone. I also love spending time with people, but specific people that I connect with, that inspire me, right? My circle, my community, fucking tight, super small. Not many people get in, and that's not because I'm a snob. It's because I got a lot of shit to do. I don't have a lot of time, so I only spend it with people that there's that understanding of value and communication, and we all get something from, our time together, and that's important. And those are my people, my physical presence, and then all of you. I mean, that's who I spend time with. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. Josh, that's why I dumped people I was hanging around. Yeah, it's smart. Just ditch people. Ditch people. Ditch people that don't give you value. Be selfish with your time. Be absolutely, absolutely ridiculously selfish with your time. I quit spending time with people who suck the life out of me. Alone time is underrated. Big time, Jessica, for sure. Yolanda, I had to cut them out because I got pressured to make bad decisions every time I hung out. I'm making new friends with people who have the same goals as I do. Dead on, 100%. Aaron, on day 6 of the elimination diet, I've lost 7 pounds, probably all or mostly water. Sure, but that's good. That has to go. But shows how inflamed but shows how inflamed all the bloody AIDS dicks were making me. I feel so much better. Zero shit food cravings. Thank you, Swole fam. I mean, look, you're gonna get a lot of inflammation if you're eating a lot of dirty AIDS dicks. We know that. That's science. It's fact. It's fact. Look it up. Look it up. You will have inflammation if you're eating dirty AIDS dicks. So if you learn anything from the Daily Swole podcast, you learn that. You learn that. I should get that trademarked. I don't know. I don't know how that would go over. Yeah, that's important. Esther says, I also enjoy time alone, but exchanges with my inner circle are very important. Absolutely. That's why community is so important. But I want you to go, I think you should be within yourself. You need to be your best community. So you need to be your number one community person. So inside your head, you need to be your number one. You need to value yourself and you need to pay attention to what you need the most. And that for me, I'm still figuring that out personally. I'm still figuring out what I need the most. I'm still trying to figure out my schedule, what I like to do first, what makes me feel most satisfied with what I do in a day, because I have a lot of things I want to do. I have a lot of things to do. And there's a lot of things that I don't do or that I feel like I should have done that I didn't get time to do. And I'm like, fuck, I wish I got that done. Damn it, blah, blah. So I'm trying to figure out which things that I like to do first in the day versus after, my flow. And sometimes that flow gets off, but we're always adjusting, always learning. And that's part of the process. The way my schedule works today might not work in a week or might not work in a month, or it's good for now, or maybe it's not good. There's something better. So I'm always trying different things. It's good to have a routine, but a lot of times I don't like routine. I mean, I do like routine, but I don't like schedules sometimes, or a lot of times. I'm not a fan of schedules. I think because I grew up, of course, with school and then jobs, and then and it's always a schedule. I have to be here at this time and this or this. I'm like, fuck that. I hate scheduling things. I hate things on a schedule. I notice that it gives me like fucking anxiety knowing that there's like an event. I don't like it. I don't know what that is. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like fucking having something planned. I think it was just like so many times of so much scheduling in my past. It's like, tired of it. Love the TikTok lives. Will you be doing more? I will. I'm still deciding how I want to do them or when I want to do them. I would put it live. I've thought about doing live or having the phone on while I'm live, and then you can join live on TikTok, but I don't want to get banned because I swear a lot and I don't want to censor myself. So if I'm streaming live on TikTok and I'm saying all this fucking shit, I think something's going to happen. Because, a lot of kids might tune in and stuff. And I don't know. The last thing I want to do is say something that I normally say, and then it blocks me over there. So what I need to do is just more often just go live, turn it on. That's why I always say I'm going to turn it on and just do work and then kind of half pay attention to it. Just let it run. But yeah, I'll do some more lives. I'm not going to be texting. I'm not going to be texting everyone every time I go live though, but just follow over there and turn on the notifications. That way you'll know. Because it might just be I want to make it really casual and really quick. So just make sure you follow over there. You can customize all your notifications, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok. You can have them notify. You can choose to be notified when I go live. And TikTok would shut down the Daily Swole with the quickness. I have an account. I just posted a couple times. I just never developed it. But yes. Michaelan Tolliva. Most people settle for mediocrity. Again, you're a mirror and a reflection of what people you choose, of what people around you choose not to do. Be great at whatever you do, not average. I think you could always strive for better too. Good shit. Wisely said. When you end up in a hospital, then you will see who is your family and who is your true friend. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Who's legit? Where's the true support at, right? Yeah. Fuck them kids. They need nuts on the chin too. Well, they get nuts. Well, I've been posting a lot of those Arnold. I have so many of them. There's so many more coming. I have so many drafts. Make some more today. Ooh, that one popped. That's a good one. The latest one's great. I can't believe that one got blocked. I can't believe that one got blocked. I'm so pissed. Anyway, no shortage of those. So, okay, for those of you that are just tuning in now, a reminder, tomorrow, I will make some announcements in the Monday meeting. So you're asking any DWGs in the works. I missed the screaming. So what's going to happen? Actually, I'll tell you that now, give you a little heads up. Actually, on Monday, I'll make that announcement inside the accountability meeting. So yes, Monkey Boy, but tune in for the Monday accountability meeting. I'll make that announcement. Keep it quiet. Give you something to look forward to. So I'll make an announcement of where you're going to be able to find certain piece of content. So I'm moving stuff around and setting stuff up for a lot of growth this year and a lot of content creation. So just stay tuned for that. And on Monday in the accountability meeting, I will break down all the new releases and the stuff that's coming and what you can expect. And then you'll be hearing a lot more about it on all the public channels. So I'll give you a little hint. If you love driving while gaining, you could drop some gorillas and biceps. If you love driving while gaining and you are a part of the Swole fam, don't you worry. I'll leave it at that. Okay. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, son. Let's get a little water break going. All right, everyone get your water. Drop some water droplets and eggplants, and then we will have a water break. We'll give away the Swole card. Remember today, hashtag SwoleFam for the Swole card. Yay. And we'll get on with, hey, Papa, were we all too naughty for the naughty list? You can stay tuned with that. I'll let you know if there's anything going to happen with that. No, you weren't too naughty. But sometimes we get ahead of ourselves, and I'm very fast with what I do, and I do a lot of content. I create a lot of things, and I have a lot of ideas. And I don't want to say an issue, but I execute really, really fast, and I execute really efficiently. And that was a little presumptive. I put a pause on that. So you can still keep that number handy if anything happens with that, but it might be just wait until later on this year. But I'll give you a heads up. I'll let you know if there's anything going to go down with that. It will, but there's a season for everything, so just stay tuned. Don't worry. Don't you worry about it. I'll let you know. I don't forget things like that. So if you don't hear me mention it, doesn't mean that it's gone, but a lot of things change. Swole fam. Here we go. So water break first. Water break. Where's my water? Here we go. Let me get this ready. Let's go, Kitty. I know. Here we go, Kitty. 3. I know. Ready? 3, 2, 1. No one else got a dance time. Yeah. Oh, some good fucking shit, fam. That's good shit. Oh God. Yeah. What? Chuggy McChuggerson. That's my nickname. They call me Chuggy McChuggerson or Chug Chuggestein. I gotta trim my mustache. You know you gotta trim your mustache when you start getting a little bit extra water in that beard. Yeah. Yay. Hold on. Delicious. You like what you see? Yeah, you like this? You like? Oh, you like it, don't you? Yeah, you like it. I know you do. All right. Weird. All right, let's get the Swole fam. He's a Swole card. Yeah, it's 1401. Come on. Can you do it? Come on. Who wants to win? Come on. Do the hashtag Swole fam. Yeah. Here we go. Let's do Swole fam. Swole fam. Hashtag Swole fam. Swole fam. Scrolling. Swole fam. None. We're gonna do it again. Round 2. Here we go. Swole fam. Scrolling down. Who says Swole fam? Who put Swole fam in the comments? No one's doing it. I did not. How do I not land on anyone? Round 3. This is a tough one. It's just techno the whole time. Oh, here we go. Oh, there you go. Christian Guetta. You got it, girl. Very, very nice. Excellent. Well done. All that hard work. Congratulations. Congratulations, Christian. Congratulations. Thank you so much for playing, everyone. That took me fucking forever. It took me forever. I love how everyone just does it at the bottom. Everyone's just hashtagging at the bottom. You're spamming my shit. Literally scrolling. I wish. You know what? Maybe we should do. I have an idea. No, it's going to be too hard to do. I'll think about something. I have some ideas. I have some ideas to do. Anyway, but yeah, it's amazing because when we're doing the podcast, I have the whole comments thing. And when I scroll, it's like, I do land on a few swole texts and stuff like that, but it's all good. Everyone wins, or most people win. So send us an email to support@swolenormous.com with swolecard1401 in the subject or in the title. And then, of course, your mailing address in the body of the email. So congratulations. Everyone say congratulations, Christian. Congratulations, my dear. Congratulations. Oh, you fucking babies. Come on, tomorrow.
Come on, stop whining.
Remember that tomorrow's podcast, tomorrow is going to be on the Swole Enormous channel. So those of you that are part of Swole Text, you're unlimited members, you will get a text with a link. So you don't have to worry about going and hunting it down or getting a notification anywhere. I'll link you directly. And so it's not going to be here on this channel. It's going to be there. And of course, on Monday, that's priority access, and that's for members only, Swole Fam and unlimited members. And that will be in the private Swole Fam group on Facebook. So that's for the 12 o'clock meeting on Monday. And that's when I'm going to be giving the big announcements. We'll talk about the newest week of Scorched Earth. We'll talk about the other announcements that I mentioned and teased. There's some other big releases. So super fucking cool announcements and updates and things putting down. So make sure that you're there on Monday for sure. And let's see here. Anything else we want to talk about? Yeah, tomorrow, Ask Papa Swole live. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for episode 14 Hundo and Schwam of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Tomorrow, 14:02, Ask Papa Swole live on the Swole Enormous channel. I'll see you there. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, McGoose. Yo, boy, Papa Swolio. Oh, out.